we go. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Let's Make Max Verstappen World Champion Series. We are live right now on YouTube for round 14 of the championship. We're here at probably one of the most tricky tracks. Historically we've done crap round here, I'm not going to lie to you. And the longest race time of the season. An hour's worth of racing awaits us tonight under the lights in Singapore for the Singapore Grand Prix. And it's a big moment for us right now where we have closed the gap massively to the current championship leader Lewis Hamilton, which you'll find out in a moment's time with what happened in the last episode, which was by far the most bizarre and crazy race you will ever see on the channel. So I am going to leave that video in the top right corner annotation on your screen, guys, if you're watching this back. If you're seeing it live, then unfortunately it's not up yet. But the standings that you can see there, we've closed the gap now to 29 points as Hamilton retired from the Grand Prix in Monza, which is a massive moment in the championship right there. So it'll be very interesting how we pan this one out. But there is us on pole position again as we had some insane weather for qualifying, guys. It started off dry, then literally a minute into the session, it just got completely wet for the dry tyres. So everyone tried to get a frantic time on the board, and we will see how this goes. But here is your starting grid then for the Grand Prix, guys. It will be on your screen right now. So there's going to be some weird times here with Jody and Palmer. Yep, that's right. Jody and Palmer got P2 in quali. Is madness. If you saw guys live, you know what happened in qualifying, but if you're seeing it, if you're watching this back, basically, this is why you need to subscribe right now so you don't miss out on qualifying, guys, because all the people watching live right now get priority over you guys watching it back after the stream is finished, as I crop it out for just the race of the stream. You see the manners on the grid, but they get disqualified at the end of the first lap, guys, even at the first corner, which we had some issues, I would admit, at Monza, but because this is a longer track, we should be good to get there right now. Also, want to give a massive shout out to one of the moderators in the chat, KD Gamer, who has very kindly made the 2017 performance mod, and this is not the most recent version because the latest one has an effect on the actual language file, which basically means that the manners and the Mercedes have swapped places. If you want to know, ask the man himself in the chat. He is live right now in the chat, so if you want to ask him any questions about the mod or take part in the mod, then feel free to ask him and he will take you to his Discord where you can get along and download the mod and help him out and give some feedback as well. Because we qualified on the super softs, we are starting on that tyre and we're going on to the softs to the end of the Grand Prix, but we may be tempted, as you can tell from that perspective, that we may do a two-stop because it's basically the same identical time and we only lose about 37 seconds. But it all depends really on if any safety cars arise in this race, actually. So we'll see how that goes. But on your screens, the setup, guys, if you want to use it, feel free to do so for your league racing or your online racing or your career modes. Let me know, guys, what you like to do on F1 2016. It'll be great to see what you guys want. And I can confirm to you guys right now, I'll be asking a lot of you if you want to come on multiplayer, because I will be recording some videos, guys, on online for a little mini-series. So if you guys want to get involved with the multiplayer stuff on PC, then let me know in the comments, guys, and send me a message on Steam or in my Discord if you want to get part in this big community race event that I'm planning on doing. The target, guys, is 200 likes on the video. If we could smash that, guys, that'd be absolutely awesome. And also, if you're new around here and you want to see more of the Verstappen series, then make sure you subscribe to the channel right now and turn those notifications on with the bell icon if you want to see more of this series. So, no formation lap. I'm going to stop talking because I've got a very bad cold, but I'm still committed to getting this series out for you guys. That's how committed that I am as a YouTuber for you guys. But here we go then. The lights are on. It's time for the Singapore Grand Prix, and away we go here in Singapore. And Jody and Palmer is going to take the lead of the Grand Prix, actually. The scenes in the chat right now for Jody and Palmer fans, who takes the lead for one corner as we get the position back. The Manners should be disqualified in a minute. There you go. They are out of the race. Hopefully the safety car won't come out because of it, and the VSC comes out, so not bothered about the VSC. It's the safety car that I'm concerned about. But the VSC is out. So obviously the Manners get DQ'd. Sometimes it doesn't happen this, but I have to use it. Apparently, as Palmer's got past me, ghosting. Jesus Christ, I forgot about the ghosting. For God's sake, Ryan. We've lost the position to Palmer already. Thanks to the glitch where if you ghost, you lose a position to the AI, which is really annoying, but oh well. Can I get past him, actually? I am technically... Am I? No, we've got to... Oh, for God's sake. We're now side by side. I've got to get past Palmer quickly here. When it goes green, we're going for it. But one little thing I don't like about the virtual safety car in this game is if you ghost, you get overtaken by the AI. But the safety car is coming in this lap, so I'm going to try and get past Palmer quickly here. But back to green flag racing straight away. But Jody and Palmer leads the Grand Prix, lads. Who would have thought that Palmer would lead the Grand Prix? But we've got Ricciardo now in P3, passing Lewis Hamilton in the process. Oh, God, here we go. Here comes Ricciardo then. We've got to defend for our lives here. We can't lose positions right now, but we've got to try and defend from Lewis Hamilton. That's the big question. Can we hold off Lewis Hamilton in this Grand Prix? That's going to be the big question. But it's going to be quite fun, this one, though. 31 laps. It's a very long race, this one. Just shy of an hour, this Grand Prix. So you guys are going to be in for a long one tonight. So get your popcorn ready, because we may have some interesting action tonight. We'll have to wait and see. But Palmer will lead the first lap then of this Singapore Grand Prix. But we get a good exit out the last corner, right in his slipstream. And this could be a pass here into turn 1. We don't know. I'm going to try and make a late move into turn 1. Going to outbrake him, get that inside, give him a lot of space as well. He's still side by side, but we have got the inside line from the next corner. And we do take the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix. Ricciardo behind us on the super softs, remember. So Ricciardo is going to be doing the same strategy as us potentially. Hopefully he's going to do 2 stops, but I feel he may do 1 stop, which is not what I wanted to hear, if that is the case right now. So all I can hope for now is Palmer holds up Ricciardo. That would just be the great story talk for me in this race, so we can put out a gap, so it could help us on the 2 stop. But if a safety car comes out, we are committing to 2 stops by doing the ultra soft and soft super soft tyre if the safety car comes out. So I'm going to confirm it to you guys right now for strategy. If the safety car comes out, or the VSC, by the time we get, well, the VSC comes out before we get to the pits, I will be doing a 2 stop onto the softs, the super softs, the ultra softs actually, my next pit stop, and then the super softs if the safety car comes out, of course. If it doesn't, we're sticking with the 1 stop. And we've got no rain as well for the race, so it's completely dry one as well. You can see now we're starting to put out a gap now to Jody and Palmer now by a second now. So in fact we've got past everyone's favourite British driver. And we just clipped the side of the car there, so we got away with no front wing damage, which around here is a pain in the ass. And if you guys remember from last season with Felipe Massa, I don't think we finished the race actually. I think we retired, if you guys remember, or we picked up a puncher, which we don't want that today. We've only, I think in, what, 6 attempts we've done here at Singapore, we've only finished 1 of the races. 1 race we finished, and that was in the Littlemore GP career mode, where we actually won the race in that one, which I was extremely proud of, I've got to say. But the DRS has now been enabled, but Palmer's already doing a good start for us here, holding up my man Jody and Palmer, Daniel Ricciardo, as my girlfriend's just walked into the room. You probably won't see her, but you may see her on the channel, guys, potentially, for a cheeky F1 2016 video, potentially, but you have to wait and find out for that one. But I can confirm there may be a video with my girlfriend in it, playing F1 2016, so I'm looking forward to that one. And I think she is as well. She's pumped for it. She's preparing now. Her mindset's getting ready to set a hot lap. And she can't wait, guys. She's just said she can't wait for the video. Right there. But hopefully this shouldn't be long tonight. But Singapore, I'm hoping there's no safety car in this race. And someone's mentioned puncher right now. Yeah, they want me to get a puncher tonight. No. Why would I do that? You may have heard her in the background, guys. If you can hear her, let me know in the chat. I don't think you can. But probably the most demanding race of the season, this one, I've got to say. Singapore. Street circuit. Close to the walls. But Palmer, as I mentioned, is doing a fantastic job of holding up the pack right now. Until Ricciardo gets past, of course, which is only 3 attempts behind. As soon as Ricciardo gets past, that's bad news for us. But at the minute, we can just try and pull away now from Palmer. It's now 3 odd seconds now, I believe, so it's not too bad. You may start to save fuel now. As, actually, Lauren, your brother's just messaged in the chat. He just said hello. Luke, Lauren says hello. And hope you're well. A little bit wide there. We've got some more subscribers rolling in, so that's absolutely fantastic, guys. We're going to get close to 20k, guys. Don't think we'll get it before F1 2017, but we won't. Even Lauren admits that. But we're getting so close, guys, to my target at the end of the year, when it's the second half. We're about to start the second half of the year, which is absolutely insane. So you guys have been absolutely awesome over the last couple of months. We've grown so much, over like nearly 3,000 subscribers in 2 months. Which is absolutely mind-boggling. So thank you so much, guys, for your support. Yes, it could be because of driving as Max Verstappen in a way, but just the streaming's just helping me. It helps me out in terms of like scheduling, you know, videos and stuff. I can spend time with my girlfriend, who now lives with me, and delivering content for you guys right now. And obviously having a full-time job as well. I find it difficult to get videos out, because I have a full-time job as well, so streaming does help me a lot. And speaking of which, behind on the racetrack, Ricciardo has finally got past Jody and Palmer right now, and I think Palmer's just got passed by Lewis Hamilton as well. So Hamilton's up to P3 and Ricciardo's up to P2 right now. So now the battle begins now. The fight begins here in Singapore between Ricciardo, myself and Hamilton. As long as Hamilton stays behind Ricciardo, then that's great news for me, and we can take 10 points away from Lewis Hamilton, with the gap now being 9 points by the end of the stream if it stays as it is right now. And I saved a little bit of fuel there, trying to get a towel for my girlfriend. I think it's going in the shower, so... But yeah, looking forward to the video with the girlfriend. She'll be driving the pad, she's not driving my wheel yet. It's going to be a 2-part series, this where we're going to start off with the pad, and then we're going to move on to this bad boy at some point. She's going to look forward to that one. I'll tell you now. So at the minute the gap is 6.7 seconds to Danny Rick. And remember, guys, at the end of the season, if we win the championship, I will be doing a shoey. And if we win the championship with Red Bull, we will be doing another shoey. So we're doing 2 shoeys. So let's get some shoes in the chat, guys, right now for encouragement for me in this race. Let's get some shoes in. Lauren doesn't like me doing shoeys, but as long as we don't bottle this race, then I'm going to be glad that we finish this one. Yes, I do talk too much because I like talking. It's better than to commentate than have a video with no content on it, no commentary. I've just seen a good series, by the way. Make Girlfriend World Champion. Could be a good series, actually, to do. That's quite interesting, actually. Good proposal from the chat there. Door. Back end slides there as we go over the bridge. A little bit different from previous games. We're now on the left hand side of the bridge when we're normally on the right hand side of the bridge. A little bit weird. Whip shoe for every podium. No, that's if we were Daniel Ricciardo doing the series of Make Ricciardo World Champion, then yes, we would have done it. Predictions for the Grand Prix. I'm going to probably say, as the French baguette has retired from the Grand Prix, unfortunately, so tough times for Romain Grosjean today in the Haas. Could be one of my teammates, actually, as the VSC has just been enabled, so this is interesting. Do we switch onto the softs, or do we carry on, is the question. I think we'll carry on. I don't think the AI are going to pit. Oh, this could work, actually. Do we pit? Nah, we'll stay out. We'll stay out. It's too early. It's too early to pit off the super softs. If I was on the ultras, then yes, I would have pitted by now. But I don't think it's worthy of pitting now. It's too early to make a pit stop. So you can see the rest of the AI are still staying out. It's alright guys, now we're in lean mix. Thanks to VSC. Do rags to riches. I'll probably get told I've been copying certain YouTubers, so I'm not going to. The DRS has now been enabled, so we're back to racing speed. Do remember as well, we're not running the normal performance of the tyres, by the way, so just be aware of that, guys. So a lot of you have been asking why did I not make a pit stop. F1 Gamers, F1 World, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream, welcome. I see you there with your big capital letters of hello, hello. There's no point pitting, guys, this early, if I'm honest with you. Just way too early. We've got a nice gap behind anyway. Yes, we could have made a free pit stop, but we've got 8 seconds, guys. Thanks to Jody and Palmer holding up the pack. That's the gap we've got right now. We've just got to manage it now, and we should be fine right now. We've still got some good tyre wear, actually. We've got 14% on the front tyres. That's why I'm running in lean for a little bit, just to save the rear tyres and get these out as long as possible before we make a pit stop as well. We could go on to the the ultra softs maybe, depending on how long we can last these tyres out. So that's the big question. So we'll see how long the rest of the AI go. But for the time being, we're just going to take it easy and save the tyres now. And save fuel as well. Just in case of a safety car, we can run in rich mix and just absolutely fly off the start when everyone else is probably saving themselves. So just did a little cheeky double shift accidentally there. The gap you can see now has dropped. It's now just under 8 seconds, 7.8 at the minute to my teammate Daniel Ricciardo. At the minute, not particularly bothered at the minute. Stuff Van Dorn, give me some points. Nah, don't want to give you some points. Plus as well, with the buffer we've got right now, just think if we go on to the ultra softs. I'm not particularly a fan of the soft tyre around here, if I'm honest with you. And I know that's the tyre compound as well for this race coming up. By Timmy, thank you much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Yes, I have seen the trailer Cranky. Absolutely loving the trailer. If you haven't seen my tweet earlier today, you should like the tweet. Just go put it out there. Like the tweet. Make sure as well, guys, to follow me on Twitter for exclusive previews of 2017. I did reveal a few days ago the team I'll be driving for in the first season of Career Mode on F1 2017. And there's going to be a video tomorrow explaining everything regarding the concept of Career Mode. And you guys have a say as well in who I'm going to be teaming up with. The concepts as well of the upgrade system that is going to be dramatic, which is massively improved on the game for 2017. So you guys have a lot more say right now in the next career mode, guys, which I'm absolutely looking forward to. And for the very first time as well, in any career mode I'm doing, we're not going to be driving as ourselves, guys. We're not going to be driving as ourselves for this one. We're going to be driving as young drivers. We're going to be doing storylines featuring young drivers, featuring some veterans, cough Kubica, cough cough potentially. And absolutely looking forward to that one. But don't worry, guys, the Let's Make Champion series is going to continue on F1 2017, so do not panic, guys, about that one. But I've got a very exciting proposal lined up for you guys for the first series, guys, and it's going to be a massive, massive series, I've got to say, with that one. What I've got lined up for you guys, that's been discussed in my Discord. I'm not going to reveal what it is yet, but think of every single car in the game. Obviously, you've got the classic cars, you've got the current 2017 cars as well. But let me know what you think I'll be doing for the first series of the Let's Make Driver World Champion. It could be 2017, could be classic. You guys don't know what I'm going to reveal very soon. But I'm absolutely excited for the very first series of the Let's Make Champion series, which actually has really grown the channel. Actually, you guys love the concept, and I'm looking forward to doing it for you guys over on F1 2017 alongside the classic career mode, guys, that I'm doing right now. And speaking of classic games, yesterday, if you haven't seen it, I'll also leave it in the top right annotation as well, was the F1 2005 on the PS2, which I absolutely loved playing when I was a kid, when I was about 11 years old. I feel old saying that now. That's bad. That's very bad. Oh. But yeah, we're driving it in the Jordan. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave it in the top right annotation on your screen, so you guys can go and check it out at the end of the stream, or if you're watching this back, you can check it out anyway. Well, make sure, guys, that if you are new around here, you hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on if you want to see more of the Let's Make Verstappen World Champion series, guys. We've got not many races to go now, but I'm glad this one's going to be out of my mind for a few weeks before we come back to it on F1 2017, which I'm absolutely dreading with wider cars. It's going to be interesting around this circuit. Right now, Martin Magnier, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. I do appreciate that, mate. Welcome. And everyone make him feel welcome in the chat with the hashtag welcome to the person that has subscribed. I do it for all the people that have subscribed to the channel. Alonso world champion would be sick. Yes, it would be, but he's a world champion already. Think outside the box with this one, I'm going to say. My main priority with the series is for anyone who hasn't won a championship. That's why I do these series. And we try to make it as realistic as possible. Well, hopefully realistic as possible. Barrage, thank you for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. We get another fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Right now, the gap is now 11 seconds to Daniel Ricciardo right now. So that's pretty good for pace. As Cranky subscribed. Thank you very much, Cranky. If you guys are wondering, this is on PC and not on consoles. You can't mod console, the game consoles. Someone from Twitch has said hello. From the French lands. Merci. Merci, s'il me plaît. I think that's probably right. I probably said it wrong. Merci, monsieur. Or if you're a girl, merci, madame. Ryan, it's Bottas. No, it's not Bottas. I can confirm Valtteri Bottas is not going to be the first driver. But maybe down the line, it may be Valtteri Bottas. I know who I've got I've already planned out. Basically, I've planned 3 series already, guys, of the because of I've already got the first 3 drivers lined up for the Let's Make Driver World Champion. No, it's not going to be Narain Kartikeyan, the Cucumber. That would just be copying a certain YouTuber who did the Cucumber Challenge. Yes, it was on F1 2012 or 2013 or whatever it was. But it's not him. Some people on Discord may know who it is. If you found the right text channel, you'll maybe see what I've got lined up. But we've got a nice 12-second gap now. But I think it's because Hamilton is right on the back of Ricciardo that it's just helping him out a little bit with the battling between those 2 drivers. And the pack's actually spread out, you can see on the map. So we'll have to wait and see how this will go. But I may actually do the 2-stop, you know. May go on to a set of Ultra Softs, potentially. I may do 2 stops, you know. May do the Ultra Softs. And see how long they can go in the race. Remember, the safety car could come out at any point, which could hinder our chances here of a good strategy call. Pastor Maldonado. What a great driver he would be, but no, it's not Maldonado. Someone's mentioned it in the chat. I'm not going to say who it is, but I'm going to be tight-lipped. Very tight-lipped on who it's going to be, the first driver that we're going to do. Adrian Sutil will be interesting to do, not going to lie. But it's not Adrian Sutil. It won't be Daniel Ricciardo, because I'm not doing 2 Red Bulls at once. So it's not going to be Daniel Ricciardo. And I'm also going to announce, guys, Last the First is returning to the series, guys, on the channel. The question is, who do I drive as, is the question. Now, it is going to be with one driver. It's going to be throughout the whole... we're going to be doing... We may do... Maybe on the odd occasion, maybe. But Last the First will be back on the channel, live as always. And I may be tempted to limit the race to 25% to make it more of a challenge. Potentially, but... Last of First will be back on the channel, guys, as soon as. So it's either going to be the Mercedes or the Ferrari. Maybe Max Verstappen or Ricciardo, but I'm depending on that one. Top 5 overtakes is going to be back again on F1 2017. From what I've heard from Lee Maver from Cody's, tweeting that the multiplayer, you know, side pod glitch, the net code's been fixed. And from, you know, from him tweeting that out, gives me a little bit of encouragement regarding the online for the 2017 game. So it is going to come back, the top 5 overtakes, and I'm looking forward to that one. And I may actually need your help, guys, actually, on the first day of release, if you can. So thank you very much, Kieran. I can't pronounce your name, but that comment made me smile. That's what I like to do. Stream and, you know, enjoy myself. Don't really take... Well, I do take the races seriously, because if I'm in a championship fight like this one, I have to focus. But I just like entertaining you lot with the twists we've had, the bottles that we encounter. It's just fun to do, and I absolutely love doing what I do. So we're going to apparently box this lap, but I may be tempted to do 2 ultra soft stints here. So we'll see how long these tires can go for. We're setting some not bad pace now. The gap is 15 seconds. Hamilton's already pitted now. So Hamilton's one to keep an eye on, actually. So Hamilton may be trying to do the jump here on Ricciardo. Raikkonen's moved up to P3 in this race. Let's see a look at the tyres. As long as we can get to around about lap 17, I think we should be good on the Ultras. The rear tyre's looking a little bit off now. But we have got a fresh set of the Ultras, and also a fresh set of Ultras from qualifying, as well, 2 sets actually of the ultra soft tyres. We only set 1 lap on these tyres actually in qualifying before the rain came. So realistically, we've got 3 brand new sets of Ultras to play with here, and we're already using the mandatory tyre, which in this case is the super soft tyre in this Grand Prix. So at least we don't have to use the soft here if we don't want to, of course. But I'm not going to use it, if I'm honest. Regan Brown, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate your subscription. Thank you very much, mate. Hopefully your stays go on, and everyone in the chat now, get the hashtag going. Welcome Regan in the chat right now. And also, guys, you can follow me over on the Discord as well. We have a Discord network server where you guys can come along. We do game nights. We do general discussions about Formula 1. You can post your content on there to promote as well. I'm going to be launching a little Q&A lecture session to smaller YouTubers. So if you're a YouTuber out there that wants to grow in the F1 community, then make sure you come along to the Discord. And I am going to be opening up these little lecture sessions as of this weekend on Saturday. So if you guys want to get involved, then make sure you join us over on Discord right now. And you let me know if you're a YouTuber that wants to grow in the community as well. So thought I'd just help you out there, as Ricciardo finally pits then at the end of lap 15. So this is going to be intriguing to see where Hamilton comes out in all this. Maybe Raikkonen's holding him up a little bit, doing the sandbag, holding him up. So As Ricciardo has gone out now onto the soft tyre. Bottas is on the soft tyres as well. So he's going to be jumping onto the Ultras maybe at the end of the race. Potentially. We'll wait and see what he goes on. Make Kvyat world champion? Nah. Definitely not going to be the torpedo man. Just run a little bit wide, but we have got that nice gap. Remember, 14 seconds when we pitted. Is there automatic or manual? What do you mean by that? Do you mean the gearing, or? Because I don't understand your question, Greeny. Do you mean the gears I'm using, or is it completely something different? Because I don't know what your question is. If it's gears, then I'm running manual, but apart from that, I really don't know what your question's about, mate. So with the tyre wear again. Right, 50%. This is now the borderline territory that I was mentioning that we've got to be concerned about. We've got 29 seconds over Raikkonen, who has yet to stop yet in this Grand Prix as Kimi Raikkonen. So we've nearly got a pit stop advantage over the pack right now, which is what we want. Remember, we do have to pit again, potentially, but you never know. We could not pit again, but it all depends really when the safety car comes out, if it does come out, which we don't want, of course. The torpedo challenge, that's actually quite a good series to do, but it's not my sort of area. That's more like Into the Barrier. A Eterno UK's done the last man standing challenge. It's sort of those guys' videos, like I would really go to them and ask, because I'm not that sort of YouTuber that does like stupid funny videos. That's not who I am. I'm just more of a play the game, be like an F1 driver and enjoy myself, and throw some little challenges as well, like the last question marks or the Nations Cup series, which I was a bit disappointed that I had to end that series a little bit earlier than usual, but it was just because of the Grand Prix mode situation. Mark deserved it in 2010. Yep, you never know. Mark Webber could be the driver we could be doing in the first season. You never know. Or somewhere down the line we could be using him. You just have to wait and see, guys. You have to wait and see who we go for. So some more subscriptions rolling in, which is absolutely fantastic. We are going to pit next lap, guys, onto the Ultra Softs, and Hamilton's now jumped ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. Actually, you can just see him going over the bridge, even starting the final sector. So we have got a bit of a lead, which is good news for us right now. And all we have to do really is just hold our ground now, as Bottas is in second place right now. And he is going to go very long on the stint, so this could work out beautifully for us. But remember, we have to pit again off the Ultra Softs. So I am going for the two-stop now, because I'm not particularly comfortable on the soft tyres around here from previous experiences. Just not a fan of the soft tyre around here. We had some bad experience with the softs in the career mode episodes we've done around here, and also when we did AOR around here, it didn't really work for us, the soft tyre. So we are going to be going on to the Ultras now. We're going to be doing the two-stop strategy of the Ultras, do 2 Ultra Softs to the end of the Grand Prix now. Go through. Don't know who that was, but thank you so much for subscribing. Vettel's apparently 10 kilometers away from your own cottage. That's very interesting. Doing a good job here. Gone 17 laps on these tyres, remember, so it's gone a lot further than the AI have, which is absolutely fantastic. But we're managing the tyres by running in lean mix as well, which is helping us a little bit. We are going to lose a little bit of time to the likes of Bottas and Hamilton and Ricciardo, but I'm not particularly bothered. But in we go then for our first stop of the Grand Prix off the super softs. I'm going to go on to the Ultra Softs now. Got to make sure we get it down to 37 kilometers or miles an hour as we'll make our way now. And the Red Bull mechanics are out. Can they get us a cheeky 1.7 pit stop again? We will see as he's going to go into the box. and get those ultra softs on. So we're going to be different strategies on the top three. You can see there, we're on the ultras, Bottas on the softs, and Hamilton on the super soft tyres. And look at the gap we've got already. Insane right now. Just got a huge gap. Don't you dare cut that corner right. Oh, we got away with that. Should have been a slam dunk there, but that was close. Oh, I should have got a slam dunk there. I'm not too sure. I've never had that experience before. That's the very first time I've cut the pit exit in a race. I know you can get away with it in quali with a warning, but I don't know if it happen if you get the same treatment in an actual race, or you just get a slam dunk. I don't know. But if you guys can let me in the chat, if you can let me know, that'd be great. But that's the very first time I've ever cut the pit exit before in a Grand Prix race. I'm absolutely intrigued as Hamilton's already pitted, so Hamilton now up to second. Sainz is up to P3 for Toro Rosso, so I believe Toro Rosso doing a good job today. Swing a little bit wide there. Colin, thank you for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate your subscription, mate. Welcome. So we've got a 13-second lead, but remember, we've got to expand that lead out a little bit because we will have to pit again, remember, because these will not go to the end of the Grand Prix. So do remember that. Oh, God, that one mine. Bottas has indeed pitted. He did. Thank you so much. Oh, back end's going out a little bit wide there. So we'll have to see. Sainz for the win. Sainz for the win would be interesting. I think he's already pitted. Has he pitted yet, Sainz, or has he stayed out? But it's going to have a massive blow for Daniel Ricciardo, who I think is in 4th place there, and he's being held up massively by Carlos Sainz. So this is going to get interesting now. We've still got 13 laps to go of this Grand Prix. 13 laps. Jesus. This is why I don't like Singapore. It's just too bloody long, this race. But we're going to have to pit around about lap 24, I think. We're going to try and get this gap up to around about 18 seconds or 19 seconds. Car 33 under investigation. Yep. Just taking it so cautiously for this mistake. If you guys remember last season in the Master Career Mode, we clipped that barrier after the bridge. And yeah, we are going to do that. We are pitting for ultra softs again. Just being a bit cautious here. Right now. Just trying to focus on the rear tyres now, because you saw that the rears were really bad compared to the front tyres. I think the rears were on like, what, 54%, and the fronts were like 36%. So we've got to be very careful now. Nope. The soft tyre isn't the mandatory tyre. It is the super soft tyre is the mandatory tyre. That's what we're going to do, is we get the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 1:44.2, and I think the gaps are around about the same, just from a little bit too deep into turn 1 right there. Danny Hamlin fan. I'm guessing you're a Danny Hamlin fan from NASCAR. We're driving for Haas. I'm going to say it right now in the video. So it's my little spoiler, so I've given it away, but I'm going to talk more in detail of the 2017 career mode, guys, in tomorrow's video, which will be going up live at 5 o'clock UK time before we do another stream on the channel, which will be starting at about 6 o'clock maybe, or maybe afterwards because of ours My Driver career mode. So I'm just going to let you guys know that there'll be 2 videos tomorrow. They're not, it's the super soft tyre, because on the strategy, if you saw the start of the stream, we could do 2 super softs and an ultra soft stint. So it is not the mandatory tyre, the softs, it is the super soft tyre. Haas hype, yep. Yes, Carlos Sainz has pitted, so Hamilton's doing the same strategy as us, actually, if you think about it. Hamilton is on the super softs. He's going to be pitting again for the ultra softs. He has to be doing that strategy. He's doing the 2-stop, whereas Ricciardo is doing the 1-stop. So me and Hamilton are doing 2 stops. Obviously, we're doing a bit different to Hamilton. We're doing 2 ultra softs, where Hamilton's doing 2 super softs and an ultra soft. So he'll be boxing sometime around when we pit for the ultra soft tyre, potentially. So the man to really keep an eye on is Daniel Ricciardo in this race. Right now. So we've got to keep an eye on Daniel Ricciardo in this race. We look at the tyre wear. Wow, look at the tyre wear. Oh my god, that tyre wear. Right now, 13% on... See, lean mix is the way forward, guys. Just going to stay in lean. Save the rear tyres. Some advice for you there. I can just clarify, Ashton, one of them isn't a stream, it's a video. I can clarify to you right now, it is a video, not a stream, the first one at 5 o'clock. The next one, actually, well, the one later in the evening is in fact a stream. The one before, at 5, is not a stream, it is a video. A short 4-minute video talking about career mode on the channel, because I know a lot of people have posted their announcements for the their career modes. Like Tom is doing Force India, which is a good team for him. Ben's doing McLaren. Hayden Goodest Gaming's doing Renault. Don't know who else is picking one, but I can't say who I'm doing. I'm obviously giving away, but if you just joined, you have to wait till tomorrow's video, unless you get someone in the chat mentioning a team that I've mentioned. So you know Lewis Hamilton has to pit again. We're taking it a little bit easy now. We've got 30-second lead now over Daniel Ricciardo. I've got to say, apart from Grosjean, everyone has survived the Grand Prix, which is great after 22 laps. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, is it, guys? A bit better than we saw in Monza, where I think 14 drivers finished the Grand Prix. Yes, the Q&A is coming. It is coming. I've had to reset. I had to restart the whole video because it got corrupted. The video got corrupted, unfortunately. Mods, could you just command Martin with the Nightbot command regarding the AI, please? Do you think we can get these to the end of the Grand Prix? That's the next question. Can we manage these all the way to the end of the Grand Prix? Obviously, we'll be a bit slow at the end, but do you think we could do a one-stop with the softs and ultras, the super softs and the ultras? Yes, I do watch NASCAR. I watch mainly the big ones like the Daytona 500 and the Talladega 500. And then obviously the chase as well. I like to watch the chase. The chase for the Sprint Cup stuff. So yes, but not too much. As Bottas has been overtaken by... Ricciardo's been overtaken by Bottas. So Bottas now up to P3 in this Grand Prix. Hamilton's just coming into the Marina Bay section now. This is going to get interesting, actually. If we manage these tyres to the end of the Grand Prix, we don't have to push now, unless the safety car comes out, and then that's going to ruin the whole strategy. Okay. Thank you very much, Carly, for letting me know in the chat. Apparently 40% is where we're going to start to lose tyre wear. So halfway there. So I think we're going to lose a little bit of tyre wear just before we get to the end of the race. But yeah, only the moderators, guys, can do the commands. If the mods can do the commands right now, or the commands, that'd be great. Because I've not seen any commands popping up today, so... Cruz is wearing his Red Bull shirt. Good to hear. I have got my Red Bull shirt somewhere in the room. And I've got the hoodie as well. What do I think about the Finns in F1 at the minute? Well, Raikkonen's going to retire at the end of the year. I think he's going to get kicked from Ferrari. Bottas is going to stay at Mercedes for another year. I think he's done a stellar job there, and he's a championship contender, you've got to say. What inspired you to watch F1? Well, if I'm honest with you, I came downstairs when I was a youngster. 1999 Japanese Grand Prix. Came downstairs, it was like 7 o'clock, it was on. And absolutely loved it. Just sat down, glued myself to the TV, and ever since that day, been an F1 fan ever since. Listening to Murray Walker and, oh, who was it? Martin Brundle. With Murray Walker and Brundle commentating was the best commentating partnership ever, in my opinion. Pit for full wets. Negus, you have to wait till tomorrow's video to find out. We've only got 8 more laps to go here at Singapore. Not long to go now, guys. Not long to go for the end of a really interesting strategy race, this one. I think the VSC helped us a tiny bit. 2 VSCs to help the tyre wear a little bit, but with the AI doing 2 stops at least, it's helped us now in the championship fight. We'll take 7 points away from Lewis Hamilton, as the gap will be down to 22 points if it stays as it is right now, unless Hamilton retires for the 2nd race in a row, but I doubt that, really. As Jeff is on the blower telling us to pit on lap 24. Keep current. Back end slide, so we're on to 26%. So Carlito mentioned around about 40% onwards with the tyre performance mod that I've got on for the version I'm running. The tyre, you'll start to feel a little bit of tyre wear at that range. So we're halfway to that. So we've only got about 7 laps to go at the line. I think it's manageable. I think we'll stay right now. GG Ryan, great story. Thank you very much. No, I don't, Negus. I've not led the championship yet. We're closing the gap down. Put it this way, we were 99 points behind at one point. 99 points behind, and we're now going to be only 22 points behind. Dennis, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate that, mate. Welcome. Make him feel welcome, guys, with the hashtag #WelcomeDennis. Do I think Max will go to Ferrari? I don't think he will, as Hamilton's now pitted for the ultra soft tyre, so he's going to go to the end of the Grand Prix now on those tyres. And if he can't get past the guys ahead, then we can take some more points out of him in the standings. So all we have to do now is manage these tyres to the end of the race, and I will be fine. Yep, we could go to the end of the Grand Prix, actually. But yeah, guys, just to mention as well, if you are a YouTuber, I am now officially announcing that I'm going to be doing a little lecture session, which basically means that you guys get to see, you get to have a chat with me and talk about YouTube, and I'll give you guys some advice about how to grow your channel and get yourself out there in the F1 community. And I'm going to be launching this on Saturday. And if you want to get involved, you need to be on Discord, guys, because you need to have a microphone as well. So if you guys want to get involved with that, so make sure you join us over on Discord right now. The mods are posting the link throughout the stream, and they will spam it now for the next lap. They will spam the Discord, so you guys can come along if you want. And if you want to improve your YouTube channel, then make sure that you come along, because I'm launching this YouTuber help sessions as of this weekend on Saturday. So if you want to get involved, make sure you join us on Discord, and I am going to be opening the text channel up as of the end of the stream if you want to get involved with it. So hope you guys can come along to that one. So that's up to you, of course. If you want help with YouTube, then just come along. No, we haven't bottled it yet. I have to say, we haven't bottled this race, have we? Apart from the start, when we ghosted and Palmer got through to take the lead of the Grand Prix, when the VSC came out, then yes. We had that issue. Maldonado's Liberty Media. You think? Remember guys, 200 likes on the video guys would be absolutely awesome. That is your like target for today. As always, if you haven't subscribed yet and you haven't liked the video, then please do guys, because the more likes we get, the more of the series I'll bring to you guys. So that's my promise. The more likes we get, I will do more of the series guys before we wrap it up at Abu Dhabi. So the more we get, the more frequent this series will pop up on your streams, on your sub boxes on the channel. So we're getting to that range now where Carlito mentioned the tyres will start to go off, so I've got to be wary of that. And Bottas is up to second place now, remember, and Ricciardo as well, who are both not pitting the end of this. Oh, we're starting to struggle now. I can feel it now. But look at the gap we've got. Even if we have a puncher at some point, we could still win the race. As I'm probably going to curse myself right there. Yes, Baz, we are starting to lose a little bit of time. If someone can post it on Discord as well, that would be great. Someone post the Discord link on Twitch, because I'm getting people asking as well over on the Twitch side. What do I think about Halo? Not a fan of the Halo, not going to lie. Don't like it, despise it. Swing a little bit wide there as we go over the bridge, but I don't think the safety car's coming out anytime soon as well, so I think we're going to be fine as well with that. As Kieran, thank you very much for subscribing, mate, to the channel. I saw your comment popping in saying I've subscribed. Well, there you go, mate. You've just popped up on the stream. So welcome aboard, mate. But I've got to say, this will be only the second race we haven't bottled a race. I've got to say, that is historic, guys. History in the making right now. That we haven't bottled a race. How does that sound, guys? Sounds great, doesn't it? Anyway, we've got 4 laps to go here. And all I'm doing is just managing these tyres to the end now. We've got 32 seconds advantage right now. And Bottas is still holding on to second. Ricciardo's holding on to third, which is good news for me in the championship fight, because we'll gain points on Bottas, but more importantly, we'll gain a load of points on Lewis Hamilton, as I think we head to Suzuka next, or Kuala Lumpur. I can't remember which one it is. Tom Payne, thank you for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate that, mate. Welcome, and thank you for subscribing. George Silver, thank you for subscribing as well. Absolute legends tonight with the subscriptions again. You've been awesome as always with the subscriptions today. Absolutely awesome. Bort, thank you for subscribing as well. And I would love to see if anyone uses Super Chat as well. We've launched it recently, the Super Chat feature, which is the $sign just below the comment. So as I put a new radio, actually, alert with Daniel Ricciardo that I really want to hear. I just want to see if it works. I can't use it, obviously now, because I'm racing. But if anyone is feeling generous and wants to try out the Super Chat, then feel free to do that right now if you can. If you don't know how to do it, the mods will just explain it. Nope. Oh god, we've hit the wall. We've hit the wall, guys. We've hit the wall. We bottled it for the first time with 3 laps to go. Oh dear, Ryan. Why did I do that? But we're not going to pit. We've got 30 seconds. But we had to bottle it for the first time in the race, haven't we? We had to bottle it for the first time, but we're not going to pit. There's no point. We've got almost 30 seconds advantage. 32 seconds, and Hamilton's already up to P3. But I had to bottle it right there, didn't I? The one moment of the Grand Prix near the end, and we bottle it. But luckily, we got away with it scot-free though. Thought it would have been game over, but we're going to lose a lot of time now. But if I'm honest, I'm not really bottled. I'm not really bothered. We've got 32 seconds to manage here with only 3 laps to go. As long as we manage this now with a broken front wing, we'll be fine for 3 laps. We'll make it 2.5 laps actually. Why have I got 4 bottles in the bottle count? Oh my god, we are running wide. May have to pit here. May have to pit. I'm tempted to pit, you know. Do we pit? I think we'll pit. We've got 29 seconds, so I am going to pit this lap. I don't want to take the risk here. We've already lost 2 seconds already, and we've already been through 2 sectors. So we will pit this lap. So we could have done a 1-stop here. So it just shows you that Carlito's mod does work. It just shows you Singapore at the minute. Whew, yep, I jinxed myself. I did indeed. Because I wanted to see if the tyre, I would lose any time, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Bottas is just coming through the penultimate corner. This could be close, actually. With 2 laps to go, this is going to be very close between me and Bottas. Here he comes. We may lose the lead, actually. We've lost the lead. I've actually lost the lead of the Grand Prix. Why did I do that? Worst strategy call ever. Why did I do that? We shouldn't have pitted. I think Bottas is going to walk it now. We are putting away from Hamilton. That's a good sign. We've got to absolutely smash this last lap. Bottas is just up the road. I can see him. And he's on 1 super soft, remember. We're on fresh sets. We can absolutely... Oh, we've hit the wall again. Look at the gap we've got to Hamilton already. Bottle of the century right now, but you can see we're already closing that gap down already to Bottas. You can see him for the first time as well. Look at the gap we've got to Hamilton already. Nearly 3 seconds. What's the gap to Bottas? 2.4 seconds. Can we do it, guys, in 1 lap? 1.5 laps. The plot thickens. Don't hit that wall. Fresh tyres versus very old super softs. Oh, this is going to be an interesting final lap of the race. What drama here in Singapore. As we're going to start the last lap now. I'm not going to be talking as much. Here we go. Last lap. Right on the back of... Oh my god, that was close. Oh my god. Nearly bottled it there, Lauren. Look at the grip we've got to Bottas. Last lap then, guys. Last lap. Going to stay behind Bottas here to get DRS actually on him. There should be easy pickings here. Fresh tyres against old super softs. It's game over for Bottas here. Slipstream in hand. Go down the inside. Oh my god, that's close. That was very close. Just squeeze him into the wall. We're going to go around the outside of Bottas with the grip. And we've got him around that outside. And we take back the lead just from him there on the last lap. It just shows you the Ultra Softs. Fresh Ultras works amazingly around here. Look at the gap we've already got to him. Remember, he's on very worn Super Softs. We've pulled it off. We've pulled the Great Escape off again. Whew. Scary moments there. We thought we nearly bottled it. I thought we lost that race there. Unless we run out of fuel, which I don't think we will. We've got either 6 laps of fuel under our belt, so we're doing qualifying pace now. Look at the gap we've got already. Already 2.5 seconds nearly to Valtteri Bottas. With a brilliant move around the outside as well at the start of the middle sector. What a move that was. into the final sector we go then, the final few corners. From a race that would look like it was a comfortable one before we made one mistake in the race that cost us a front wing, as the fireworks will go off right now through the final corner, and we will win the Singapore Grand Prix, lads. The fireworks fire off right now. There they go. Race victory. And we get fastest lap of the Grand Prix as well. And Lauren's very delighted with that, you can tell from the corner of my eye with a face mask on. But pumped for that one. Christian Horner's going to be delighted with that one. But what a lap that was. What a last lap. And we got the fastest lap of the Grand Prix as well on the last lap. Verstappen wins the Grand Prix here in Singapore. PSR Schumacher's delighted with that win as he subscribed to the channel. Welcome, mate. What can I say about that one? And yes, I've got to say, the tyre wear and the AI aren't really that great. But the Mercedes back on the podium. We haven't seen them on the podium in quite a while, have we, guys? So, Mercedes back on track then, after the few disappointments of the last couple of rounds. Right there, but we nearly did the boss of the century. But we got away with it there, guys, didn't we? Champagne flies then at Singapore. And that is going to wrap up the longest race for the final time on F1 2016. We say goodbye to Singapore for now. We'll see you back in 2017. What can I say? You know the top three, so I'm not going to mention them. Ricciardo gets 4th. Raikkonen gets 5th. Vettel P6. Sainz, Perez, Stroll and Hulkenberg complete your top 10. And the rest of the field will be on your screen now. Magnussen, Ocon, Kvyat, the Torpedo, Palmer, who was second at one point. Then Van Dorn, Ericsson, Massa, Verline and Alonso completely classified results. And then Grosjean, the only man to retire from the Grand Prix. Right there. The wheel's big because I've got it zoomed in. Right there. But what does that mean for the championship then as we head to Malaysia in this one? And we are now 19 points behind as we've actually jumped Bottas in the standings as well. He is only 23 points behind, but we're already 19 points behind. Oh, it's going to be interesting here. Very interesting for the last few races there, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up there with a look at the Constructors' Championship, and the gap is now down to 73 points, I've got to say, as my fellow Ryan has subscribed. Thank you very much, Ryan. But that's going to wrap it up then for another episode of the Let's Make Verstappen World Championship. Tomorrow, there's a video going live at 5 o'clock, so make sure that you check your subscription boxes, because that video is going to be interesting, that you need to watch, guys. It's very important that you watch the video, because it is regarding the career mode of F1 2017. All the details of the series will be on that, so make sure that you watch that video right now. But until next time, guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe for more F1 content on the channel. But I'm going to blow my nose because I've got a cold right now. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for a brand new video. Until then, guys, have a great night. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a good night. Take care. See you later. Bye.